Hey everyone, Joel Answer. Today we're in Fairfax, Virginia. Yes, Fairfax, Virginia. Been a long time since I did a challenge in Virginia. I've only done one other, back in 2018 with my good friend Mr. Darren Eats. But today we are, guys, outside Chutzpah's, C-H-U-T-Z-P-A-H, Chutzpah, I don't know how to pronounce it, which is a New York deli here in Fairfax, here doing their 40-ounce Reuben challenge. So this is a giant Reuben sandwich with 40 ounces of meat, which if you're not familiar is like two and a half pounds of meat. Plus you have a big order of fries, plus all the toppings which go on a traditional Reuben. If you do complete the meal in 30 minutes, you get the $49 meal for free, and if not, you pay $49. So let's head in, let's satisfy, let's eat some food, and let's go. All right, everyone, so here we are with the challenge. It is absolutely huge, to be honest. This is a giant pile of French fries, and then of course the sandwich itself. So the Reuben is dressed traditionally. We're talking cheese, sauerkraut, Russian dressing,
grilled bread.
Pardon me?
Grilled bread.
And grilled bread, nothing wrong with that. Then we have their French fries, which from my understanding has a rosemary and Parmesan on it. So again, 30 minutes, definitely a lot of food. The sandwich is quite hot, I will say. So I have an extra plate. I'm probably gonna try to pull it out a little bit, if we can find it in here. Oh wow, yeah, that is a big sandwich. That is a hot sandwich too. Holy cow, that is steaming. Yeah, definitely some big hot sandwiches. But at that, like I said, we're gonna get started here momentarily, and wish us luck. Might as well get started, as we have two steaming piles of half sandwiches, pretty much. But definitely a big sandwich. So I'm gonna get started probably just on the French fries, because they're definitely cooled off. All right, let's make it I don't want to say a little messy, but a little saucy to say the least. All right, well, how about we get started? How about we say the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let us eat.
30 minutes.
Okay.
Don't make me on top. He's got a lot on his mouth.
Okay.
Yep.
Good taste of beef.
How much more for 30 seconds, right? Oh, minutes.
Tastes good. The sauerkraut and the Russian dressing. Hey everyone, welcome to this video where today we're here at Chutzpah, yes Chutzpah, doing this absolutely giant Reuben sandwich challenge. So this is definitely the biggest Reuben sandwich challenge I've ever attempted, and it definitely came out a lot bigger than I anticipated. So this is my second challenge of the day. I was up in Maryland. I figured I would hop down to this upper part of Virginia and try out this challenge. So according to kind of the foodchallenges.com, this overall challenge was, I believe it said maybe 4.5 pounds, not very large, maybe 5 pounds max. And that's kind of what I thought. I heard it was maybe about a pound of fries, then the sandwich, which weighed about 3 pounds itself. All right, better keep going. Good fries too. Tastes like rosemary. So having done a smaller challenge and expecting this to be again maybe like max 5 pounds, I figured I should be able to do it. So I hopped on down here to attempt this challenge. Pretty straightforward. I mean, 30 minutes to eat the giant Reuben plus all the fries. It definitely came out looking a lot different than I anticipated, at least. Definitely there was a lot of French fries. I would estimate at least 3 pounds. That being said, I mean, it wasn't, it's not like on the menu it said you're gonna get 1 pound of fries. It was just with with a pile of fries or whatever it said. So that's definitely what we had, that's for sure. The sandwiches themselves were absolutely huge. Lots of sauerkraut on them, in addition, of course, to the bread, the cheese, and of course all of the meat, the 40 ounces of meat. The fries had a salt and rosemary kind of, we'll call them seasoning on them, which was pretty unique. Definitely it was a nice flavor, but definitely a lot of that, a lot of salt. I found it kind of brazen the sides of my mouth, just with how many fries there was, and definitely a home cooked fry, which the fry itself was nice. I do prefer a home cooked fry compared to like a conventional, more processed fry, but this was just ultimately a lot of food. So the challenge, if we were to fail, would have been $49. So, kind of like a 40-ounce Reuben and, $49. But anyway, I think it used to be 40.
Honestly, this is probably like 3 pounds of fries. That's a lot.
So we were definitely in the quest for that free meal. No t-shirts or anything, but nonetheless, definitely pretty cool. What I will say though is that I, by this point, was realizing like this is going to be a struggle. Like I said, I was pretty full. It took me a while to get down here. The longer you have food in your stomach, the less you feel like eating more. So that's kind of like part of a strategy of food challenges. So if you're going to sit down and do a food challenge, it'll probably be easier to do it if you can in 20 minutes than if you try to do it in an hour, because there is science. Your body tells your stomach tells your brain like, hey, I'm full, you can stop eating, we already ate. So just kind of exemplify that over a further period, especially when you're trying to eat this quantity of food. So it didn't feel like eating per se, but the flavors were nice, at least on the French fries. I hadn't really gotten to the sandwich besides like a little bite, but the little bite of the sandwich was tasting good. So the strategy was, there was just so many fries and they were getting cold while the sandwiches were still super hot. Probably I would have liked to have had some more of the sandwich first, but it was so hot and the fries were cooling off so quickly that I needed to start getting some of the fries in, some of the fries done. And like I said, there was just so many of these French fries that like either way I knew I was going to be eating probably like fries at least in different periods, at beginning, at the end, rather than being able to kind of save them all for one period of time. A lot of the time people say things like, oh Joel, you never seem to struggle, or I never have seen you fail. Well, tune in guys, let's just say this video was beyond just, I shouldn't have done this challenge. It was stupid of me, I should never have tried it.
Alright, I think we're coming on to 6 minutes in, if I'm not mistaken.
So now that we got the basis of the challenge, all the basic information, I will let you tune on in. Ultimately, we'll see what happens. Like I said, this was an interesting one. So comment down below whether you think I will win or fail. So let's get a hashtag win or a hashtag fail. For the record, I love Virginia. It's been a long time since I've been back in Virginia. I've been to Virginia Beach. I've seen like Western Virginia in addition to West Virginia, like Roanoke and stuff. This is my first time in the Fairfax area, so I'll definitely have to come back. So while you're at it, also let me know if you are in that Virginia area, as I would love to get back down there and see some more. But yeah, some absolutely monstrous, insane sandwich challenge right here, big Reuben challenge that Joel should not have tried. So let me know, hashtag win, hashtag fail, and I will talk to you all here shortly in just a little bit. So let's tune on in and see what happens.
I'd say that's a lot of fries. Take a lot longer than I expected. Transit over to the sandwich. Not too bad. A lot of food. Should be a bit more than 20, right? 21?
20 minutes.
Yeah, 20. Perfect. Thanks so much.
Alrighty. Moving room.
Thanks. Can I get some more water?
More water?
Yeah. No ice is fine. Thank you. We're almost 50 minutes in. Pretty much half done the sandwich, and then the fries. This thing is a bit harder than I thought, that's for sure. Some it's really chewy, hard to really stringy. Thank you. Can I get a giant Coke with no ice, please?
Giant Coke with no ice?
Yes, please. here. Another Diet Coke, please.
Another cup?
And a cup of just ice.
Of course.
Thank you.
Here's your cup of ice and your Coke. Of course. You're almost there.
We've done most of this done.
As long as the tray is clean, has no food, you are done.
It's just this, right?
I believe so. Alan, just whatever you have in your hand, you can put it on. I think so, because the rest is crumbs, unless you want to lick it all off.
No. We'll take that.
We'll take that.
And which of the 4 cakes would you like to finish this with?
Oh.
You have to swallow it. You're done. You're almost there.
How much time?
A minute, and now it's going to be...
It's coming down to the wire.
Oh, yeah.
Done?
You're done! And you beat the timer. 40 seconds was left.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations!
Later.
Keep alive, guys!
Yeah. Dear God.
And so as you saw, this challenge absolutely kicked my butt. Definitely up there in probably the top 5 closest finishes of challenges for me. This challenge just was bigger than I expected. It was not smart of me to try it after doing a challenge earlier. I had to whip out all the tools like the ice for nausea and everything. And even then, I'm always one to keep it real. You know, it kind of had a bit of a, let's say, unexpected ending at the end. But anyway, we got that win. Let me know down below if you thought we were going to finish this challenge. And that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching.
And here we have the bill. $0. Yeah. Hey
everyone, we are downtown Philadelphia outside Reading Terminal Market. Yes, the famous Reading Terminal Market. Here my good friend Mr. Aaron. We're gonna go inside, have a look around. So if you're not familiar, this market offers like everything. Whether you want sweets, whether you want meats, whether you want desserts, anything that hurts. No, I'm just kidding. It's all really delicious stuff, guys. So we're gonna go in. We're not gonna eat today because we're heading to Shady Maple after. But you could like spend a whole day eating through here, which I'll definitely have to do. Aaron has many experiences here, I guess you could say. Lots of favorites. He's going to kind of point out some of the must-haves or the must-tries, even if we're not trying them today. So anyway, let's go have some fun. Let's look at the Reading Terminal Market. One of the, I'd say, probably the most popular kind of tourists or attractions in Philadelphia. So let's go eat. So we'll kind of show you a little bit around. People come here definitely notably for like a lot of food items. It's a great way to like literally spend hours here. They have a lot of Amish vendors, which they're well known for. But like I said, you want your oils, you can buy oils. You want beef jerky and meats, you can buy your meats. Here we got, you know, sandwiches, pot roasts. You want whatever, pretzels, you can buy pretzels, hot sauces. Everything, pretty much you want it, you can pretty much get it. You know, whole and live cooked lobsters. We got seafood, we got fresh fish. We got quality meats and sausages. So, awesome. We'll have a bit of a peek around and continue to show you a little bit more. But like I said, this place is absolutely giant, very busy, but nonetheless, oh look at that, we've got some big fish heads, and I like it. I like it a lot. We got some corned beef. We got pickle patches. We got some people doing pickles and donuts. Beelers. Oh, these are the donuts, right? So these donuts are apparently like one of the most popular, famous pastry items in the market. That is for sure. And I will say they look delicious. Right now I'm being hit with some smells of barbecue ribs. You guys know how I feel about barbecue, so that's a little distracting at the moment. But let's have a look at some of these donuts. I mean, everything from banana cream, apple fritters, cinnamon sugar, lemon creams, chocolate mousse, Nutella cream, glazed donuts, fruity pebbles, lots of good looking donuts, and they're basically like $1.50 each. $1.50, which ain't bad.
Even more here, caramel apple, maple bacon is amazing.
Maple bacon, caramel apple, coconut custard. That sounds all delicious, too delicious. Pumpkin cream, but that sounds really good too. Here we have some whoopie pies, a very popular kind of Dutch thing in the area. Brownies, I mean, like just loads of pies and cakes. I mean, this just stretches down. Here's the donuts where they're literally, I guess, making them, filling them. This is if you want your, you know, and like obviously your fresh fritters right there. She was just doing something. I don't know what she's doing. She's doing something with that cream. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, talk about, I guess, as fresh as they can be. This place is famous for a apple dumpling featured on the Food Network, and that's what it looks like there. It looks like a dessert. It looks delicious. Then over here we have some more. We have like pretzels, ice cream.
Videos of them like
whipping some pretzels. More seafood by the dozen. He's rolling some hot dogs. Like I said, there's just like endless stuff to see and do here at the moment. So this is called Beck's Cajun Cafe. Beck's Cajun Cafe. This is Aaron's second favorite cheesesteak, we'll call it. Cheesesteak, even though it's not technically a cheesesteak. So they do, we do all kinds of, they have like alligator sausage, but your favorite is the train wreck po' boy?
Yeah. Steak, salami, andouille sausage, cheese and onions on a French baguette. They call it what the cheesesteak wants to be when it grows up.
Nice. So yeah, I mean, that sounds pretty good. I will say there's a lot of food going to be had today, so I can't necessarily promise I'll have one, but good to know. And I definitely want to get to your favorite cheesesteak, which is actually in New Jersey.
Yes.
At Donkey. So hopefully stay tuned for that. Oh yeah, rice and beans, guys. That is very Louisiana. Snapper. Oh, turtle soup. I've never had turtle soup. That's interesting. Woo! That looks good. This is here at Herschel's, which is very well known for their sandwiches. One of your favorites, Aaron?
Definitely. Pretty much every time I come to Reading Terminal Market, I'm getting corned beef and pastrami on rye.
Nice.
And a small side of matzo ball soup.
I gotta keep it Jewish, right?
Totally.
You can buy your A5 Wagyu. It's only $130 a pound. But man, that's marbled as hell. And that's compared to a dry aged steak. This is a prime tomahawk. Like, these are, comparing some of the most quality marbled meats anyway, just to show in comparison. Have you ever had A5?
No.
Dude, it's literally closer to eating butter than it is eating meat.
Well, here's my credit card. Let's buy them all up.
So we're here in the produce. I'm gonna buy some peppers because health. Here we got some ghost peppers. Aaron pointed these out. He just knew them by looking at them. Those are awfully scary. Have you ever just eaten one raw?
Today.
I would be very impressed, and then I would feel really bad for you.
And be kicked out for stealing.
And then we got some habaneros, got all kinds of peppers, pretty cool stuff. Again, just like more meats and like just endless options. All right, so got some peppers. Now we're outside Fox and Sons. They do like funnel cakes and fries, all kind of your favorite carnival foods. Again, very well kind of noted location. You can see it by the line. Pretty much you can tell the popularity of any location by just looking at the line. If there's a line, it's probably pretty good. But you can smell that dough. It smells very sweet. I will say, I'm gonna have to come back here one day where we're not going to Shady Maple to eat ourselves silly and like just try to eat through this market, because there's like countless options. Everywhere you go, more the merrier. Look at this. Like, there's even more peppers. I could have bought this whole bag for $1.39. I just think I probably still got a better deal, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, yeah, so you can buy your produce, you can buy your food, you can buy your cheese and your oils, and dude, they got everything. Everything. And here we have some views, some downtown Philadelphia, obviously some very large buildings. And here we're heading towards the City Hall. This used to be the biggest building in America whenever it was built, and you'll see just how monumentous this is. This is a building I saw the first time I was in Philly, and I will undoubtedly say I think it is the most memorable and impressive thing. Like, it is just monstrous, absolutely gorgeous, the architecture, and what I cannot believe is that they made this at all, let alone a few years ago. And here we have it, guys. Here is the building. I mean, just look at the size of it. And we're still a full like couple streets away. This thing is just absolutely giant. Here we have more kind of buildings over there. But yeah, this is monstrous. I will find a year of erection, and I don't know the history of it. I'm sure somebody knows the history. So if you know the history, comment down below. Maybe it'll say on this sign right here. Hopefully we can walk in a little bit. Oh yeah, we can, which is awesome. But man, this is talk about a monstrous and impressive building. Honestly, I might even say arguably the most impressive building I've ever seen in my life. Wow. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. Here's real quick, here's a sign. Let's see. So what does this say? I don't think that's accurate. Yeah, it's something else. So, Philadelphia City Hall gates, dedicated. I don't know. Well, let's just, dude, look at this. This is, holy cow, man. Look at the size of this. That is like, what, 60, 70 feet tall? Dude, this is monstrous. And look at the freaking work, man. Holy cow. The artwork and everything, this is like, yeah, I think this is actually, I think without a doubt, the most impressive building I've ever seen in my life. And there you go. So it was completed in 1901 from the start in 1871, 30 years. Man, I don't know how they would even build this nowadays, let alone like over 100 years ago. Crazy. Anyway, well, they set out on a mission
And they achieved it. I'm impressed. And here we have the Government of the People statue. Definitely a interesting one. People holding things up, more or less. Some people doing some skateboarding videos. And again, there we have a Masonic temple. And then another view of the Philadelphia City Hall, which is, I think, probably my favorite building ever. All right, so still downtown. We are at the famous Love Park. This is a very famous sign. Apparently, this is the original love sign. There's not many cities which have replicated this, as I know I have seen this sign in a multitude of different ways, in many different places, and I believe even in different sizes. I believe there's a lot bigger ones than that I have seen out there.
Probably.
Nonetheless, very popular picture thing. There's literally a lineup for photos, but hey, when in Love Park, when in Rome. So cool. You can actually see the art museum, like from Rocky, where he ran up the steps straight down there. That is definitely a very large distance away. It's just that it's so monstrous and monumentous and big that doesn't look that far away. But yeah, cool little spot, and definitely another attraction of downtown Philadelphia. And here we have the Ben Franklin Museum right here. Hold on, my screen's being weird. There we go. Here at the Ben Franklin Museum. Obviously, it's near Halloween, so they are doing some specialty Franklin fright thingy things. Here we have the Arrow Memorial for World War I. Very nice looking. If you look at the actual individuals, so you see that there's like little planes on them, which is pretty cool. And obviously it's, you know, like a big old world. There's a big fountain over there we're gonna go see. The art museum is still up that way quite a bit, which just due to timing, we're not gonna go see today. Hopefully we'll get back to see it. But we're gonna go maybe check out this big old fountain here, and we'll go from there. Okay, here we have this giant fountain, really cool looking. We got frogs, we got turtles. We got, obviously, I guess, angels or whatever they are spraying water. So it's very gorgeous. It is a little wet there. You get sprayed with the mist. So yeah, pretty cool.